Hello everyone. In this very first exercise of learning correct usage of prepositions, I'm going to discuss with you a few examples where different words will be used. And in these examples, actually in examination, these kind of sentences are asked under spotting the errors, if there are any errors or not. So while going through these examples, we'll come to know whether there is any error in these sentences or not, and if there is any such error, what kind of errors are there and what should be the correct answer. So let's begin without further delay. You must remember that there are certain words which are necessarily used along with a specific prepositions, and unless we are aware of them, we tend to commit errors, and we commit these errors in our day-to-day life as well. So learn to practice these prepositions whenever you use these words, because that will help you avoid committing such errors even in appearing for any kind of examination. So let's begin. The first one is, we should always listen the advice of our well-wishers. In this sentence there is one error regarding preposition, because the answer is listen to. So always remember, whenever we use the word listen, we must use the preposition to. We cannot use the word listen without using the word to. So the correct answer would be, we should always listen to the advice of our well-wishers. So here you can see, we should always listen to the advice of our well-wishers. Similarly, the next sentence we'll see, he closely resembles with his father in facial features. I hope you all know the meaning of resemble. When somebody resembles someone, it simply means in terms of appearance that person looks like somebody else. So in this sentence also there is one error, and that error is again related to preposition, as we are discussing about the preposition. In this case we must drop with. What does that mean? Resemble does not follow any preposition. Just like in this sentence, listen cannot be used without using to. Similarly, there are certain words which do not use any preposition after them. Just like here we have used with. So the correct answer would be resembles his father in facial features. So we must drop with. We should not use with after resemble. Let's move to another example. While taking examination, always write with dark ink. Again here there is an error related to preposition. Preposition you can easily find out. There is a preposition used with after write. Whenever we are talking about using ink, we must use after write in, not with. So the correct answer would be, while taking examination always write in dark ink, rather than saying it like write with dark ink. See, once you go through these kind of examples, it will always help you to recall at least these words in case these kind of sentences appear in examination. So practice is very important. Therefore, it's important that you go through the entire video and practice these sentences on your own also whenever you can spare some time. Next one is, the insurance company has promised to compensate the damage to my house. So it doesn't make much sense, in fact no sense at all. The correct answer should be compensate me for the damage. The insurance company has promised to compensate me for the damage, rather than saying compensate the damage. How can somebody compensate the damage? Either it should be compensate me for the damage or compensate for the damage. Alright, since here we have used the word like my house, it will be replaced by the word me, and then we will use, instead of using to, we will use for. Compensate me for the damage. Next one is, you must revise your answer sheet again. You all know that revise itself means doing something again. Therefore, in this sentence, we must drop the word again. So the correct answer would be, must revise your answer sheet, and this word again would be deleted here. Next is, he suffered from heart attack. Always remember, whenever we use the word suffer, it does not follow in cases of heart attack any kind of preposition. So here we will have to drop the word from. It will be suffered heart attack. Now many of you may question, sir, whenever we use sentence like suffering from fever, there we are already using the word like from. Why don't we use here? So this we have to remember, that in case of fever, pain, headache, you can use from, but when it comes to attack or heart attack, here the word from must not be used. So it would simply be suffered heart attack. Next example, everybody complains against callous. Here the spelling should also be corrected. Everybody complains against callous treatment of the police. So always remember, complaints always follow the preposition of. Complaints of. So we should replace against with the preposition of. Everybody complains of callous treatment of the police. Callous treatment simply means unfair treatment, treatment which is very rude and humiliating or offensive. Next example, she is very popular among her friends and relatives. The word popular is always used with this preposition, popular with. So the word among should be replaced with the very preposition known as with. She is very popular with her friends and relatives. Next one is, the highway robbers robbed all their belongings. Whenever we use the word rob as a verb, it must follow the preposition of. So the sentence would be, the robbers robbed them of all their belongings. Preposition of must be used. Alright. So here we have inserted one extra word as well, robbed them of their belongings. Remember, you are supposed to know at least the meaning of these words, because unless we are familiar with the meanings of these words, it will be futile to work upon improving our prepositional usage. So those of you who are not able to understand the very meaning of the words being used in these sentences, it's better they improve their basic vocabulary. Otherwise, it's going to be extremely difficult to appear in a competitive examination. Next one is, would you please ring me up on next Monday. Whenever we use the word ring up, we do not need to use any preposition like on or something. So it would simply means ring me up. We must drop on. On should not be used here. Alright. So here I have given you few examples along with the explanation required to learn which preposition should be used with certain words, and in what cases we are not supposed to use any preposition at all. I hope you learned something from them. We'll see you soon with another video in which few other examples related to learning correct usage of preposition will be explained to you. Till then, take care and bye bye. Thank you.